I feel so free, running away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not. All right, we're ready. I believe my chat is enabled. I can't say for sure. I will adjust this bad boy first, though. Turn the chat filter to is all, yes all. In fact, in this regard, I think I might take the liberty of script flippage. Maybe giving you a little bit more solid view. There we go. How's that? That's a nice little accident there. Let's open that boy up. So, this is what we have. I have two options for the top of this. We could put something over the top of this, would be nice. Or we could just sand that down and get to the actual wood surface here. We also have this chip in the front. That wood grain is so specific, I'm not going to get away with packing sawdust or cutting a little piece out. What I'm going to have to do is change the design on the front of this. That's a pretty heavy duty problema. However, we may have some options because we have some, I keep all my scraps, and we've got this available to us that very well may work in some of this circumstance because it's the same wood. I even thought of potentially, if you can imagine it, something like that, a little cutaway for that boy. But I'll have to see if that'll work. Like if we put our knife, let's just try that. Let's try that first, right? Easy enough. I'm gonna take this piece just as a trial and see what happens if we block the first, let's say 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. And see how the knife responds to that. Okay. We would go in and we would seat just fine. Like, really good even. We come out just fine. Seat back in just fine. And I was curious about maybe putting something there to give me a little stop so we can't rock out. And if we had to come up, we could come up just like that. Magnets do a good job holding it in there. So yeah, that would be fine if we were to put something across the face here. In fact, I would suggest that we might even need it, prefer it. Oh, that means we got to do some real tough stuff on the power tool tip. Yeah. So we also got to do some interesting design stuff if we're going to use this and incorporate this as well. So let's move that out of the way. Actually, look at what we got. to see if we even like that as a look. I think it's okay. It's not blowing me away. Looks a little hodgepodgey, in fact. So I think I should separate these. If I'm going to use this, that very well might mean destroying it. Hopefully it won't. But worst case scenario, maybe even I just chop something off of the face of that, send this on and back. Let's see if that knife will sit back a little bit and still give us what we want. If we had to do that, still want it to sit flat on the base like this. But if we had to do that and went straight into that, cut that whole thing off, put a little corner in it, we would survive that okay. That could go away, a piece, or could that be an interesting little stop right there? It would serve a purpose. Design-wise, how do we make it not look, you know what I mean? Let's pop that back in. Design-wise, I don't know that I like an intrusion. If that were there. That could sort of work as a little safety. It'd get a little fragile on the end though. Let's sand this down and see what we can do with it first. I'm gonna have to do that on, we'll do it on the belt sander, why not? Why not? Hey, Big Groove, what's going on? Good to see you in here, because I wasn't looking at the monitor like the pompous sack of suds I am. But how you doing? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for hanging out. Now that we know that that conceptually can be, let's consider some options. Let's slide him forward a little bit. Design-wise, we want not complex options. We want to accent what we have. We don't want to compete with it at all. Right? So that would not be pretty. I think something bit me. I swear something bit me. do sort of like that. Do sort of like that. Yeah. So I'm going to do two things. One, flatten that, make sure it's flat. Level these out, make sure they're nice and clean. And do whatever damage I'm going to do to the top to it, get it over with, right? Also got a little bit of my cutoff. That's also possible. As a decorative thing, this is not strong enough to hold any structure, obviously. But if I were to put a piece across the face here, I could sort of follow it up. Put a little face there. But I don't know. Don't know. One thing we are going to do though is knock off some of this edge, and spooky as it may be, we're going to do it with the table saw. I'm just that kind of guy. Get over here with me like Prince did Apollonia. Take you with me. He said, take me with you. We are going to remember this is the magnet side. We don't want, you know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. We don't want no problems. And let me see. If I go right there, do I get what I want? I do. Height-wise, go up. That's it right there. Now, let me tell you something. You have to use your own common sense and as much education as you can get before you get involved too heavily with table saw. People do a lot of things a lot of different ways. You gotta do what's best for you, but you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know your tool. Alright. We're getting ready. Let's go. Little push stick. Let me grab some. Little pencil will do. we just cut a blade off. That's it. Now we gotta plane that down or sand that down, one of the two. But we're good to go. Nice and even. Should we be here? Yep. We should be here. Y'all want to be higher? You can be higher. Look down on me because of my differences. Alright, but anyway, the whole point is we're going to run this bad boy. See if we can clean up the top of this thing. Maybe, just maybe, we'll clean up. Maybe, just maybe, we'll clean up the thingamabob. let's contemplate. Get back down here. Figure out what we want to do. Next. All right. So that's pretty clean. Just as a basic starting point, we got 6 smooth sides. I'm going to cradle just like that. And that's sort of fine on its own. Leaves that knife up a little bit, but we could solve that with a little bump back there, or I don't know if we need a stop up front or not. I'm gonna put this a little bit tighter because we get looser here now that we don't have face support. So this is gonna be a little bit of a structural piece. Oops. When we put it in, and we don't want to do it twice. So be real careful about how we get involved. I just can't front. I really want something to kind of pull over that nose. I really do. Which is gonna complicate this a lot. Like it just is. And I don't want to do a cheap out. That's not going to work, but I just want to see in my mind what these two together look like color-wise. Let me just think about something real quick while I do something real quick. Just had to see something. Just had to see something. This may be a choice to make. like it though. It just fits. Sort of suits it. I could put the veneer over the face and that would not be as offensive up against that. It would not need to be very structural, but it will help. And the decision has been made. I knew this was going to come in handy. All right, so let's get this figured out. Marked. A little bit wide or a little bit big. Oh shoot, lost. Okay, yeah. All right, I see my marks. I wonder if I can cut this with the knife. Let's try it. Let's just try to cut it with a knife. Oh my God. I hope you weren't watching that up close. That probably scared the life out of you. Used to stream to stop pausing though. Used to be able to enter the live by double tapping when they come on my feed. It's making me find the button now. Oh, that's crazy. They're doing weird stuff lately, Siege. They're doing real weird stuff lately. I'm sorry you had to fight through traffic to get here. So, I'm gonna try to cut this. First, I'm gonna try to cut it up here where it doesn't matter. I'm gonna see how it responds. Broke fairly easily. I'll be a little more responsible than that though. I do not see my combination square. So I'm going to just use a straight edge that I trust to be reasonably, moderately, relatively with that. I'm going to go way too big on this just in case. Oh, I'm already slipping. I need to make me a little combination, a little T-square, something. I slid a bunch on that. Let's see. Ugh. That's why we did it. I guess we can put that on the table saw. Holy macaroni though, right? It's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. I don't know if I trust that with just the, you know what I mean? Regular little saw. I might trust the table saw more. It's a delicate piece. Now, what do you even know? You're upside down, for crying out loud. And there we go. Well, no, don't do it. It's too dangerous. Maybe you're right. steed. Cut about that much off. And here. That's our offcut. That's our piece. I'm gonna come back over here to this side for a second. Then we're gonna just bump it up there and see how close. Oh my God. We can square that off. We can square that off, man. You know what? We're not even gonna square that off. What we're gonna do is flip it, trip it, dip it, skip it. This is why I'm not getting likes. Ugh. There we go. It's gonna blow! Everybody hit the deck! Hit the deck! Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. A new style has entered the chat. I like it. I like it. I don't like this as just my only support anyway. I do not hate this at all. This is, dare I say, scrumptious? Because you know I'll throw some freaking walnut right on some ish. Notice how I get down. You notice what I be doing. You notice what I be doing, fam. So, yo. Walnut. Boom. Where? Boom. Where? Boom. Oh, that mark is tough. Whew. Tough, tough. Yeah, it's a terrible width. Let's see. Go there, it'll be big. A little big will be okay. I'm gonna make that cut too. We can do it over on this saw right here. I wanna be free. Yes, I do. Wanna be free from the last shine. Oh, sorry, I'm showing you my rump. What my intention. Ooh, I should try to cut that. No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. I might use myself. Cut that. Let's get it over here. Let's get it over here. Okay, let me get this out of the way. And take the Village's stir sticks. So that can go on the front of that and be freaking amazing. Fantastic. And so can a little piece right here in between and make us look like some real gangsters. That is top shelf right there. We'll drop it down a little bit so we can sand off. We'll leave a little bit off over the top up high so we can sand off. Uh-oh. We cut it too short. I think we cut it too short. We needed a little overage. We needed a little overage, but we have some mortise. Not to worry. Flavor's vision ain't blurry. You blind, baby. You blind to the facts. I'm just gonna give it a blade more. Cause that's all we need. All we need. All we need. Oh, so good. Now I do have to put a little effort on the top of that. And we're gonna clamp all of this together once we get it together. Can you see? Oh, snap. What do I do? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so like it didn't break. But what it did was like pop the turnbuckle. Which wasn't the worst thing that happened. Why are you still turning now? Sorry, y'all. New DIY tactics, baby. The DIY tactics. Take it how it comes. Get it how you get it. Now there's a little epoxy mixed in with that scenario. If you were wondering, what in the heck is he doing? Not that you would have sounded like Goofy. Moisturize that edge a little bit. Glue really likes that water. Really does. Like almost all of them do. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, 4 plugs 1 and 2. The glory has been denied by conceits and kooky eyes. People think they dismal person, but they think them darkly packed. I know this, so I point at Q-tip, but he stays black is black. I'm going a little bit over the edge in every single edge of this thing. And this is definitely going to be one of those awkward glue ups because of the angles. Not even gonna try to go over any edges. We're not gonna try to line up any edges and make perfect. We're gonna make sure we're over all of the edges. So that we can sand down to what we want. Just gonna try to keep that veneer good all the way around. Straight-ish is good for now. We considered doing this. We really considered doing that. We might do it. We might do it just because we're that vain. Probably think this song is about you. Don't you, don't you, don't you. Tell you what, that fella in West Desert will do an excessive glue up if he won't do nothing else. If I put something right here at the very back, how tragic would that be? I'm gonna put that clamp right there. I'm gonna pretend like in my brain I haven't realized for sure that it's gonna slide all over the place. I wonder what happens though if I just set it on its face and then pinch it on its bottom. Let's try that. Pull it out there. Reposition you as well. Oh my God, it's crazy how the camera becomes priority over the work sometimes. Sitting on the tools. Okay. That's bananas. This ain't big enough. So it is definitely gonna wanna do weird stuff. It's just gonna do it. Do it. I do not want this to keep slipping and sliding. Now, I could do the old salt trick, but that just, you know what I mean? It's not the answer. Not the real answer. I think I'm going to turn it around, put it on this assembly table back behind me. We've got a little bit more room. A little bit more room. If we did line up one side true all the way, say this one side nearest us, all of our glue is still good still, and we've got a whole side we're pretty reasonable. I don't know if I can show you this work, but use that piece right there to kind of keep me pressed. Keep all these pressed into the table. Oh, it wants to slide because those angles are not perfect. That can happen. Let's do that different though. That's too tall. I shouldn't have made that so tall. And right here, I'm losing faith in that joint. Oh, that looked good. But I didn't trust it. That's okay. Again, over here on this side, we can push all those together. What the frick? Oh, stupid glue line. Look, the glue up from this is getting in the way. How ironic. I'm gonna let that one sit. I don't even know what this is from. This is scrap from something I built. Probably a little on-the-spot jig or something. Here it is, coming in handy today. Like a real friend. So, let's do it sideways, see what that looks like. Push everything down. Scooch him. Just the hair. I wish I knew a better way to kind of pinch these. So, what I'll do is do it like a light clamp. As soon as I see squeeze, get some pressure, I chill. And we're just gonna have to let that set up. There's just no two ways about it. Hate to keep teasing you, but we're definitely gonna have to come back. But I will come back, and I will do cool stuff. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for hanging out with me too. You guys are awesome, every single one of you. And yeah, that teak and that other stuff is gonna be crazy. It's a superpower. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna see you guys a little bit later on. I love y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. West Desert. Deuces! But we'll be back finishing this today, for sure.